Hi, it's Miriam Ortiz y Pino with More Than Organized. I'm a certified professional organizer and simplicity expert. And today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about simplifying your holidays, a few more ways to make that happen. I am a little concerned about my technology today. For some reason, my internet connection is being a little sketchy. So hopefully this is going to go okay. I'm just giving it a second so you don't see me all crazy eyes as I check out a bunch of different views to make sure we are actually working before I get into it. And I am just not really clear if it's going. Let's see. Close that. Open this other thing. See what happens. I'm not really sure what's happening. Okay. See if the connection, oh, okay, it seems to be going now. All right, let's get this show on the road then. So, hello, welcome. Glad you could join me again. And today I want to talk about the fact that around the holidays, lots of clutter piles up. There's all kinds of clutter, all kinds of stuff. Time sucks, expectations, projects, there's food, there's people, there's ideas, and it's just enough to make everybody feel a little bit frazzled around the holidays. And where are you going to put it after all of the celebrating is done? All the stuff that piles up. Have you thought through where it's going to end up after the holidays? And it's taken me a lot of time, but I finally figured out some holiday rituals that really help bring the most joy and make it as easy as possible. So there's less stress involved with the holidays every year. Every year it's gotten a little bit easier, and now we have lots of fun, actual fun for the holidays. And it's all about simplifying and streamlining it. It doesn't have to be over the top, tree in every room, lights on every window. It can be a lot simpler. And the trick of it was to take each holiday thing, every aspect of the holiday, the decorating, the gift giving, the eating, the partying, the traveling, whatever it is, and figure out what my own expectations were about that, my own standards, my own expectations. So I kept all the best parts, time together with loved ones, some time off of work, baking cookies, candlelight, some Christmas music. I let go a lot of the other stuff, the shopping, the cards, the over decorating, and the going to parties just because they felt like they were an obligation. That way, I can do things on my own terms. And there's a lot of things that go into that, the day-to-day aspects. So I've talked a little bit about making rituals out of things. So that was one of the things I did. I also realized that the house and the office especially become dumping grounds because it's behind a closed door, and that's where when people come over you can throw all your stuff in the office and deal with it later, which never works out very well. And so instead of clearing all the stuff off the dining room table and dumping it in the office, and instead of scooping everything off the counter and the entry hall and putting it in the office, and instead of stuffing it in the closet, why not just stop with that, set it here and wait for later, and stop hiding the gifts syndrome? Because so many of my clients have gifts that they bought for someone and then they couldn't find it when they went to give it to them, and so now it's still a gift for gift giving, and now they have a whole gift closet because it's so full of those things. Not good. And there's just lots of piles of bags and receipts and the ends of gift wrap and all that little stuff that piles up. You got to think about it ahead of time. Not one of my clients has ever finished updating their Christmas card list by saving all of the Christmas card envelopes from last year. Not one. So the good intentions pile up as well. And I want you just to start thinking through, what is your expectation? What's the worst that could happen if you didn't send Christmas cards, or you didn't update the list, or you called someone instead, or sent them an email instead? What's the worst that could happen? Thinking that things that pile up around the holidays as different is part of the problem. Really, all the stuff that piles up during the holidays is exactly the same kind of stuff that piles up the rest of the year. There's just a bigger volume all at once. So think through how you're going to deal with new things that come into your house. How do you find the new place for something to live? How do you incorporate that new sweater into your wardrobe? How do you take that new gift and put the coffee into your rotation with your regular coffee? How do you clean up after you undecorate? All those things are still just a little bit more of the same. And if you can put away, the holiday address collection into the same file of your to enter things that you've already set up on your desk, that you enter business cards or new information that you get every day or a couple times a week anyway, you just put those addresses into that process. It's not a separate issue. It's new address information getting updated into your database that you do anyway. It's that higher volume that you just incorporate into the regular routine. You do a little more cleaning as you decorate. You do a little more laundry as you put the new things into your wardrobe. You do a little bit more data entry to update the Christmas card list. You do it a little bit at a time at your regularly scheduled chore times anyway. Does that sound good? Sounds easier, right? What if you also did something like, instead of having a separate set of dishes, you had white dishes all the time, and at the holidays you just added in red linens and colored candles? What if you had simple silver and red serving pieces year-round anyway, and you incorporated those into the Christmas serving pieces? See, there's little ways. You don't have to go over the top to make things special. You change out something small, the linens, the pillows, the candles, and you add a tree. You don't have to decorate every surface of your house for Christmas. Of course, having said that, I have one fabulous client that has a collection of over 1,000 Santas. But she arranges her Santas at Christmas time in a big pile that makes them seem like a tree themselves, and I think that's fabulous. But she has a place for them all to go right after the holidays, and so they don't end up lingering in her way all year long. But that's her thing. She decorates with Santas. I decorate with blue and silver. Some people decorate all red and green. Whatever your thing is, you can create a theme that helps you keep the accessories for the holiday to a minimum as well. Well, I hope this helps you think of keeping things simple and going with the flow for the holidays, and setting your own expectations so that you can have as much fun as possible. I know I like sitting around sipping cocktails or coffee with friends and chatting a lot during the holiday season, so that's my priority when it comes to the entertainment part. I don't really give gifts, so I don't have to worry about the gift wrap and stuff. However, I do, still do the gifts for the youngins in the family. So just see where your expectations are, what your standards of upkeep are, and work it into your daily routine as much as possible. Hope this helps. I will see you again next Monday for another More Than Organized Monday, and take care. Thanks.